Hey folks, this is Dave Gleason, a head coach here at Athletic Revolution in Pembroke, Massachusetts. I have to admit I'm a little off my game today. I've already recorded a few videos, but I'm shooting these videos from a different perspective. I'm usually over there on one of our stools in the lobby with this kind of as the backdrop, in a different angle, different view for you guys. But I'm using this as a segue to talk to you a little bit about taking a different perspective, if you will, with your training, with your young athletes even. And what I'm going to say is this, I'll open it up this way. I know I'm kind of rambling right now, and I already told you that I'm a little off my game just because of the different perspective, okay? You've all heard of the term, think globally but act locally. I think that pertains to young athletes as well. We are so apt to just go after the big systemic strength type exercises. I'm a huge fan of those things too. We use it a ton in here. But someone in your community has to be concerned about those local muscular systems too. You know all those smaller muscle groups with the longer names? The ones that might go from one joint segment to another, especially the ones along the spine, for instance, or the ones that stabilize the shoulder blades, the ones that stabilize the shoulder girdle. You know what I'm talking about. We need to take the time with these kids to also work those local muscle systems in a way that'll benefit them, because we all know what can happen, right? If our local muscle systems, the muscular system that is largely responsible, if not solely responsible for stabilization, if those muscle groups are not strong enough to do their job, then what happens to the global muscles, the big ones, the prime movers? They have to play two roles, don't they? They have to be the prime mover and the stabilizer. Then what happens? All kinds of problems. All kinds of problems. Then we start getting in with those tight and tired muscles that are working overtime, and then the kids are starting to manifest different movement patterns, and then they're starting to say, oh, my knee hurts, my back hurts, I'm feeling pain over here. You might see their performance not increasing or even decreasing. All these things that we could talk over and over and over and over and over. My point is, take a little bit different perspective this week. If you do evaluations in your facility, and if what you look at is movement aptitude, skill, if you use any type of a rate of technical ability, don't just take that information and then start pushing the big muscles. Really think about, dig down, and think about maybe what some of the root causes of the movement patterns that you're seeing are, whether they're good or bad. Reinforce the ones that are good and help out the ones that are bad. What are the weak links? Are the big movers? Is it inexperience? Or is it the small movers, those stabilizers? Now, think of our population, all right? Youth fitness. If we just take the ages of 6 to 18 years old, what does that mean? A lack of muscular maturity. That doesn't just mean a lack of muscle maturity in the big ones. It also means that in the local muscular system. So, we'll spend time with bird dogs and prone extensions, hip circles, not only for hip mobility, to work those deep muscles of the hip. Put your athletes in a situation or an environment that gives them the opportunity to work those smaller muscle groups as well. I hope this gets you to think a little bit more about how you can help your athletes in your community from a little bit different perspective. Okay? I really sincerely hope that this helps. This is Dave Gleason. That's all for today. I hope to talk to you or see you soon. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.